just pure spooky atmosphere. Pretty perfect for a spooky ASMR video, I think. Anyway, last time we left off ready to go to bed, funnily enough. So I think we'll go and do that. Here we go. We'll snooze away. Oh, and as night falls, we get some visitors. I still don't look through the window in the bedroom for some reason, but we can check the other windows. Oh no. Your neighbour's house, which he'd just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing. Even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbour's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. That is a shame. The game started off with our neighbour being quite kind to us. We do have some guests. Oh, that's an odd noise. We do have some guests staying with us. Although the psychic that was staying in the kitchen, I think ended up in a couple of bin bags. I will get to the door shortly. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what's scaring him, what scared him more, the pale visitor, or his own impending death. That guy's very creepy. I just turned the background music up slightly. It's got this really kind of dreamlike, almost psychedelic feeling to it that I really enjoy. And hopefully having it quietly in the background will help you relax. And let's check this window. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I suspect so. Okay. Let's answer the door so the knocking stops. Here we go. Oh. Someone in a hazmat suit. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood. Checking in with the residents. It's a little suspicious that this guy's at my door when just on the other side of my house there is a squad of dead people and also a very unsettling man holding a head. So I'm on edge a bit. We can ask, are you alone, or why should I trust you? Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. We have the options of saying, why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? Or, how are you going to help us? I'm going to say, how are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm, which is generally good advice. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack, or so should I just wait here for something to happen? I don't think we should assume that they want to take us. Should I just wait here? Yes. Once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. What? Oh no, the lady in the cupboard is right behind him. I think the FEMA guy is taking her. Take care, he said. Okay. Let's see if we have another visitor. Okay. Before I move on to this guy, who I have a lot to say about, I think that we were kind of confident that the lady who was in the cupboard, the closet, was a visitor. We did some checks of her vital signs. Her fingernails, which were dirty, her teeth, which were bright white, and her eyes, which were bloodshot, I think. But, she didn't seem to be malicious or anything, so I kind of wasn't planning on giving her up. We didn't have a choice though, she was taken, so hopefully she comes back to us. Right. Now we have this cool customer who is wearing an Amogus shirt. And they said, yo, you've been seeing all the shit going on. Freaking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? My first reaction is to be a bit standoffish and say, what do you want? But I do wanna know what they have to say to what's been going on exactly. I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. Oh, we've caught a smile. Looking at their teeth is one sign that they might be a visitor. I can't remember whether, though, the sign was that they just had, like pearly white teeth, or if they had perfect white teeth. I can see this fella seems to be missing a tooth, but otherwise they look pretty white. Anyway, they all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying. For real, is what he said. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. first mention of hustle culture, and I'm already wanting to kick this guy out. Freak the sun. I feel like such a dork. But some people don't like the harsher swear words, so I'll keep them censored. Time to rise and grind. You feel me? So my initial reaction is to tell them to get lost. But I'm wondering if maybe I should try and put my personal prejudices aside for the sake of gathering human guests. This guy seems kind of chill, I guess. I think let's invite them in, if nothing else, for some extra entertainment when we talk to them next. Come on in. Frick yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh. I think this is my neighbor's daughter. The neighbor whose house is on fire. Hi. Let me in. What happened? They killed my daddy. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with daddy in the kitchen, and then they did something, and then they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them laughing. I think I'm gonna let her in. It could be a visitor, taking advantage of a tragic situation, but I'm gonna let her in, and we'll check her out tomorrow morning. You'll help me. I'm scared. Anyone else tonight? Okay. I had a pretty visceral response looking at this lady. She's holding a sad-looking cat. She does have some incredible teeth, a very long neck, and a tiny arm. Not off to a good start. Hi, she said. You open or not? We can say, do you know the bald man? Or what do you want? I think I'm gonna ask about the bald man. Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? We can say, who are you, or how did you find my house? I think we'll just ask who they are. I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here, or you remind me of someone, which I think we'll go with. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human, or prove that you're a person. I'm gonna come out with it and just say I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. I don't want them in my house. You should leave. Look at Kitty. Think again. I have a bad feeling that they might do something horrible to it for tonight. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Interesting that she said about finding the cat under the house. I wonder if maybe we'll still the same, yeah. I wonder if maybe we'll be able to go outside at some point and climb under the house or something. For now though, I think it's time to head back to bed for a bit and wait until daytime. Okay, some more news. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. That's the radio I can hear in my left ear. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. Strange one. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Let's check the TV again. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Okay. We'll check the radio next to stop the garbled radio noises. See if we can find. Just gonna scan through fairly quick. See if we can find the words in the static. Feeling lonely, anxious, got no one to talk to. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Sure. So far I haven't done a huge amount with the phone numbers that we've been collecting. I think I called the psychics and I called FEMA. So maybe we could give one of the numbers a go. Children's Day. Okay, I think we should chat to some of our guests. We had the very tall man staying in the hall. Let's chat to him. Still alive. Yes, was there something you wanted? Feeling any better? My good man. We're all going to die someday. That's an unavoidable truth. What do you think happens to us after we die? We can say faith will deliver us to the sweet hereafter. Nothing, or I don't know, maybe we float around in space. I'm gonna go with that one. If you really think about it, we must must be completely alone in the universe. There's clearly no other life, just cold, empty space. If there were, we'd have to have picked up some kind of signal or sign by now, right? I don't know. An empty void of endless darkness. Ending up there would be the same as disappearing. I want to be alone. So we could test that guy, although if I think back, we checked his teeth, which looked okay, I think. Or I think he said that they were a bit yellowed, but they didn't look it. I think his eyes were okay, but I don't think we've checked his nails. So we have the option of doing that. This guy in the office. Everything's gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry. At people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame. But at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time, I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go. To breathe. To make peace. That's how I got here. Well, I like this guy's outlook. And I don't think we've done any testing on him. So, why don't we go ahead and do one of the tests? Go on, if it helps you. We have the option of looking at his teeth, his hands for dirty nails, his eyes, see if they're bloodshot, and his armpits as well, which feels a little freaky. His eyes are kind of obscured by his baseball cap, so maybe we should check them. Of course. They look fine. They look fine. Eyes remember a lot, he said. No need to pull out the gun on this one. Let's leave him alone. Last time the kitchen was devoid of the psychic, and we had some meaty looking bags instead. Let's check it again. Oh, okay. So, no bags. I was thinking I don't remember this guy, but that's the hustle guy. And we have our neighbour's daughter. Shall we talk to her first? I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father non-stop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. I wonder if it's insensitive to test her. It would probably be sensible. Should we chat to the other people first and just see who might be the most suspicious? So this is the hustle guy who is currently smiling and staring at a blank wall. Hee sup. What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of... I swear if he says like crypto or something. Sports betting. OG hustling. Sure, I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet Some other idiot. How much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 freaking mil in debts. Sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look dangerous straight in the eyes, bro. I don't know, this guy, he's not like suspicious to me with regards to being a visitor. He seems very human. Who else did we invite in? This is where the lady was who left with the FEMA inspector. This is the bathroom where we can inspect ourselves if we wanted to. I think, what if we checked our teeth, which were clean? I think we checked our eyes, maybe, and they were fine. I think our hands were fine as well. I guess we could check our armpits, but I don't know, it doesn't seem high priority right now. Let's check. I'm gonna check the two in here for something. Let's check this guy's, let's check this guy's, hands. The frick, bro. I'm just a regular guy. I don't do no crap with my nails, man, see? Yeah, they don't look dirty. They don't look dirty. Don't get me wrong. I wash them, bro. I just didn't have time to do it today. They're clean, mostly. Leave them alone. And I think we'll check the girl's teeth. Check your teeth, please. My teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Why? I still have some baby teeth. Dad said I'm not gonna cry anymore. Interesting. So there are some gaps, but other than that, they're very white. Well, here they are. What does it mean? Everything okay? No reason to be overly suspicious right now, I think. And that's everyone. Let's head back to bed and start a new night. We have quite a few guests now. I don't know how much space we've got left. Let's head to bed. Okay. The door is, of course, knocking. Let's check the window. Oh, what's this? There's like, I don't know. It kind of looks like something's on the window, or maybe like an aurora. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming, as if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. How interesting. We'll check the other window. Although I'm a little apprehensive. This was the one with the creepy man outside last time. Let's check it. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. Definitely ominous. We have one more window to check. Oh, running past the phone, I realized I forgot to call any of the numbers again. I'll try not to next time. Oh, FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Alright. Let's see who's at the door. Hello. Ah. It's a FEMA inspector again. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way, don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Oh, they took someone else. I wonder if it's random then. They took the Amogus guy. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. They gave us a FEMA notice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's this guy again. So this guy's like 100% a visitor, and he wanted to get in last time. Thankfully we had guests. So, you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job, I'm gonna say. The other option is I don't know how to feel about him. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or shall we take matters into our own hands? I can't do anything, or I'm doing what I can, which I believe. I believe we are trying our best. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? That's creepy. That made my skin crawl a bit. Creepy in a great way. I'm not alone. I have plenty of guests with me right now. Still scrambling to survive in this new world. Are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now. And only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. The dialogue in this game is so good. We have another person at the door. This guy also looks a little bit creepy. He's got like an oversized suit with very square shoulders. Some like haunted eyes, but for some reason a very smooth hand. It looks like a baby's hand. Oi, he said. The whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? Oh, I see. He's a London geezer. Pete Tong is what they call Cockney rhyming slang. It's a phrase which rhymes with the word that it replaces. In this case, Pete Tong rhymes with wrong. Whole world's gone wrong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. in the teeth. What are you talking about? You been to any of these other houses? Walked the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Tear a bastard's throat out and it's winner winner, chicken dinner. Alright, I don't like this guy. How many houses have you been through, or how have you survived this long? I'm gonna say, how many houses have you been through? I never stayed in any one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. I mean, the first step is to not let you in. Under any circumstances. Getting bad vibes from this guy. I think you should leave. That's how it is it? Expect to hear from me again, sunshine. Oh, we got, an achievement. Oh my goodness, a lot's going on right now. First of all, we got an achievement for refusing entry to aggressive guests. Second of all, I can hear some noises in my left ear. It sounds like maybe someone's banging on the window to our left. And thirdly, this person has just showed up. They're not wearing a shirt. But their face is kind of funny. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven. I love this person's face. It may be a little cooler, yes, but the air is thick as a cat breathe. You got an bathroom. Why do you need my bathroom? I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man. I used to run this shit show. I was a minister. Come on, I can, make it worth your while. You let me in now. And when this is all over, I will see that you're, compensated. And well, I might add. Interesting. I feel like the sensible thing to do would be to turn this person away. There's a part of me that wants them to come in so we have a chance to talk to them again. Decisions. It's too suspicious. I do have a responsibility to try and protect my guests, so I think we'll have to turn this person away. You should leave. Yes, I know what'll do the trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little, something from me. Cat food. What do you think? Does that sweeten the pot? Interesting. Some cat food. You know what? I think it does. I think it does sweeten the pot. Come on in. You and your cat food. Splendid. You won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you are, set up appropriately. We did, I'm a little nervous to check the window. We did get an achievement for accepting a bribe. Oh no. Oh. I can hear the noise at the window when I'm not looking at it. But when I look through it, it's just the female employees again. And I can hear hear in the distance. It might be a little too quiet for you to hear, but I can still hear it to my left, so I think we should check the other window. But prepare yourself. I'm expecting a scary man to be right there banging on it. Okay, let's check the window. It's just the skull again. We have one more window to check. Okay, this one. Still nothing. How strange. I guess they're just screwing with us somehow. Well, nothing else to do tonight. Let's head to bed. Is this window's it? Nope. Hopefully they leave us alone. Oh no, smells like someone died tonight, it said. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. We'll check the TV again. One of their sponsors is AuraCam. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, science time. Okay, that could be useful. I am a little worried to find out who might have died in the night. We'll check the radio first, though. This is Kizach. Oops, not quite there. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51 reports of explosions at 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Sounds like it's getting rough out there. Okay. Let's check the rooms. This guy in here was my #1 suspect for when the psychic died. Shall we check to see if he's still hanging around? Suspicious. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are you okay? At least the bar had a high ceiling. You could hang yourself from it, no problem. It's too cramped for me in here. This whole planet is too cramped for me, my good man. I just want this all to end. It's all a freaked up mess. Everything scares me shitless. I just can't take it anymore. Why did I even come here? Quite obviously some very worrying behavior from that guy. I'm still a bit suspicious though. Cashier's day. How about the office? This guy's still here. I think the only other person here then would be the neighbor's daughter. We'll check on her in a second. Everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. I came back to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. They're still with me. In a way, their memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything, and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. It has also occurred to me, and hopefully it hasn't come back to bite me immediately. We did let that big guy in. I'm gonna check the kitchen. Oh no. Oh no. We have some more bin bags, trash bags, and there is no neighbor's daughter in here. The guy did say that he was going to the bathroom. Maybe he's in here. Alright. Alright. The big guy we let in is in the tub. Looks very odd. Very odd in the daytime. Cold water. Now that's more like it. You feeling any better? Yes, 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 much better. Although, you know, I am getting a little, peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? We can give him a can of beer. I don't know that they're limited resource though. I guess we'll hand one over. Splendid. Nothing like a cold one. My favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You get a handful of crumpled bills. Useless these days. Well, thanks. That's more like it. You scratch my back, and I'll, scratch yours. Plenty more where that came from for my friends. Yes, there is. Oh, and this. You receive a kombucha jar. Oh, that's our second one. I think we had one already. Nobody civilized drink that crap, but someone like, you might find a use for it. How rude, how rude. We let him in. We gave him a beer. We do have 2 kombuchas though. I think you can save the game when you quit, but I think the kombucha might be if you wanted to, I guess like try a different route, if you wanted to test some different people during the day or something. I think I do want to test this guy. What should we check for though? I need to check you. You serious? Me? A minister? Go on then. Take a good look. Oh, should we take a photo of him? Yeah. Go on, just let me get up like the good old days. Snap. Click, click. Okay, well, I think we're looking for black marks, of which I don't see any. Well then, how do I look? Still the same old me. Haha. Yeah, I'll leave you alone. I think I might take a picture of the tall guy as well, considering how suspicious he is. I need to test you. What do you want to check? I'm gonna take your photo. All these tests for signs. Guys in yellow suits. It's all a freaked up mess. Ever get the sense that it's all leading to some kind of terrifying hell? Everything's supposedly under control, but there's complete chaos all around us. Well, take your damn photo. Snap. His aura is a lot darker than the guy in the bathtub, but still, there's no black marks. I'm just terrified of what will happen next. We can leave him alone. Shall we? Let's take the other guy's photo. This guy, the happy guy. I need to test you. I'm gonna take your photo, please. Alrighty. Snap. Oh. So there are dots around him, but they're bright dots. I don't know if the test specified bright dots or dark dots or just marks in general. I think it specified dark dots. One more thing that'll remain after I'm gone. If only there was anyone left to remember us. I'm gonna leave him alone, I think. I might give him the FEMA notice, though. Which I have a feeling might guarantee that this guy gets taken next as a test subject. The dots are a little suspicious, so I think I'll do that. Here you go. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Oh, I feel a bit bad now. Sure. There's no one in here. The bathroom's there as well. Nothing else in the bathroom here. Alright, let's head back to bed and make it through another night. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That's odd. Do you hear that? Or, more specifically, a lack of something. There's no one knocking on the door. Well, let's check the windows first. Oh, you see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. Oh, hang on. Oh. Never mind. Oh, this is the tall guy. Coughing, coughing, coughing. Looks like there's something under the rug here, but I don't seem to be able to interact with it. This is the happy guy. The happy guy gave the notice too. Cashier's day. Let's check this window. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds up a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. And the minister is in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he okay? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I forgot to phone any of the numbers again. This window. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Okay. Well, we haven't had anyone bang on our door yet. But let's head to the door and find out what happens. We got an achievement called Come and See. Witness the beginning of the end. escalation of the quarantine. Everything's on fire and there's no one left to come and visit. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. That's quite melancholy. Even though the visitors we got were sometimes a little creepy, it's quite sad not to have anyone knocking at our door. Let's head to bed. Oh, smells like someone died tonight. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA. And join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 00451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Is there actually any more? Oh, there is more. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. Disclaimer: the company is not liable for any harm that might get now available through For Rest Food Delivery. Call now on 828-838. Let's check the radio. Let's check the radio. Nothing there. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please. That's where the radio signal cut off. With how many people have died in our house, I can't help but feel like we haven't done a very good job. Shall we check this room again with the tall guy? Oh. This guy's been bundled up into bags. And what about the happy guy? He had the suspicious signs around him in the photo. Everything's gonna be okay. And you managed to live with that, losing your family. Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. I blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I'd got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt. And life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past. Even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. don't think there's anyone in the kitchen, right? No. The only other person is the minister in the bathtub. Well, let's see what's going on with him. Ah, cold water. No, that's more like it. What do you need this time? Oh, glad you asked. I could use a smoke. Hand me one of those cigarettes. I didn't think I had any, but... What the hell? We'll hand one over. Oh, what? No cigarettes? Fine, I'll just suffer, shall I? Right. So we have 2 people in our house, and ourselves, and we have 3 points of energy. Shall we... Let's check this guy's, we took a photo last time, Shall we check his hands? Check his hands. Take a good look. The nails look pretty clean. Behold, relics of a better time. These hands once held a glass, a cigar, and, an entire nation. And now they struggle just to hold themselves together, and even that's a gamble, I tell you. Leave them alone. I mean, I guess that means that one of these guys is a visitor. Let's check this guy. We've checked his eyes. Should we check his teeth? I don't think we've checked his teeth. Or maybe his hands too. Let's check his hands here. Yeah, they look fine. My own 2 hands still got them, even after everything else I've lost. Damn, it's not easy to find these visitors. The only other person left is Township Day. The only other person left is us. Shall we check ourselves? Maybe we're the visitor, and we've been killing off our own guests. I think we've checked our teeth, and we've checked our eyes. Shall we be the first to have our armpits checked? I feel like it's only fair. Oh, although I note that we can't take a photo of ourselves. Interestingly, let's check our armpits. Well, that's kind of gross. They are not hairless though. Frick. What the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Clean up. We've seemingly scrubbed our nails, and I guess washed our armpits as well. Cover up any signs of ourselves becoming a visitor. Let's do one of these phone numbers. Oh, although, shall we try calling our neighbour? See what happens. 01000. Call. Yeah. Unfortunately, what I expected. No answer. How about we call for rest and see if we can order some groceries? I'd be surprised if they're still open. Considering the quarantine. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? We can order 2 cans of Energica, 1 can of coffee, 2 cans of cat food, 1 pack of cigarettes, 1 jar of kombucha. I guess maybe the cigarettes. If the minister still wants them tomorrow, we can hand them over, as long as they arrive overnight. Yeah. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery delivery tomorrow night. Interesting. I wonder if maybe we'll need to trade for them. We have some cat food and beer, and I think that's about it. Let's try the phone roulette. 1, 5, 3, 3. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer. I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the nest. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy, I'm ready to listen. We can choose. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close, or I'm lonely. Let's be upfront. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it had burned down. I can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? How interesting. That was a super interesting little snippet of someone's life. Two people's lives, I suppose. And I think that is a great place to call it for today. I'm really intrigued about how the game will end, I suppose. So I'm really looking forward to playing it again. And thank you for joining enjoyed this one too, and maybe even found it relaxing.